Well, I bet you might all be wondering what I'm doing in the car at 6:35 in the morning, completely pitch black. And I mean, the answer is actually just about what happens every other time I do one of these, is I'm heading to the train station. And if you're wondering about last night, because I only did that one segment, I actually got quite a bit done. I finished 2 vlogs, the 23rd, 24th, and I picture-locked Christmas Day, but I have not mixed that yet because I need to work on it. Otherwise, if I uploaded it the way it was just going to be a bunch of out-of-phase microphones. So I actually do legitimately need to mix that because it right now sounds awful. Really, really bad compared to vlog standards, which means audio post for me, but that's fine. It actually, I don't know. I want to say it shouldn't take that long, but in reality, I don't believe those words that would if I were to utter them. But yes, so that's done. That vlog is going to be a long one, but I'm sure you know because it's got to be out by the time you see this. But that's not going to make my life any easier because today, as you probably can guess by the fact that we're going to the train station, is that I'm going downtown. But I am actually not really staying downtown because I am taking a day trip to Washington, D.C. Yeah. So my itinerary for that is that I am going to get on this train at 6:58 in the morning. This is the, I think the second R7 of the day. Going into town. I'm going to take that downtown, and then I have a little while. I would really appreciate it if you were to not ride my ass right now, person behind me. Please go be somewhere else. It is too early in the morning for your bullshit. But yes, we are heading down to the train station. We're going to hop on this train and going to go downtown, and then at 8:28, I believe, in the morning, something like that, we are going to hop on Regional Train 183 southbound to DC. And I've never been south on Amtrak's lines before. Jackass. Goodbye. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, we're going south on Amtrak's line on train number 183, which will get me into DC somewhere around 10:30. I forget the exact time. And then I will be in DC from 10:30 a.m. until 8:30 at night when I have another train home. I forget. It starts with a P. It's not a regional train technically. It's from Florida to New York. It starts with a P, and I completely forget the name of the train right now, but it's train number 90. And I'm going to go there and go on that train, and it'll bring me back up here at 10:30 at night. And then I have about 15 minutes to make a connection that I hopefully will make, crossing fingers, to the 10:47 home, which will get me back here like 11:15 at night. And if I don't make that, I have to wait for the train that leaves Center City at 12:01. Yeah. So I really, really hope I can make that connection, because that would be a really, really good connection to make. But regardless, I need to go with all of these people to make my way to this train that is going to happen shortly, because that's just what happens early in the morning on these days. And we are going to go into town to go take an Amtrak to go down to DC to do, well, you might have figured it out by now, but we'll leave the last bit of that a secret for a moment.
This is Wilmington, please watch the gap. Please choose. This is Wilmington, Delaware.
We want to go to the art museum. The art museum is free, and we just talked about the art museum in one of my classes.
Well, I'm here in DC, and hello. Glad to see you. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. I just know that I'm in DC somewhere, and I haven't been in DC since 7th grade. So it's been quite some time. So where are we?
We are in the National Gallery of Art.
Are you sure?
Yes. We're in the old wing of the National Gallery of Art.
Guys, we're on an airport walkway, going through a tunnel full of lights. Where are we actually still? We're still in the art museum.
We're in the concourse underneath the surface level ground between the old art museum and the new IMK edition, which is the modern art museum.
This is the best interview ever. I just want to point that out. This is like an automatic Dolly. Except for it's just the background that's moving. I like this shot.
I'm glad.
So how do you feel about taxi cab drivers?
How do I feel about what?
Taxi cab drivers?
I don't know. I haven't actually taken a taxi cab in a long time.
Neither have I. Well, we're literally right across the street from the United States Department of Treasury, which is that building right there. They have random bleachers set up. I accidentally mistook them for risers. Well, I had to cut for content ID, and I don't remember what I was talking about beforehand. Oh, it was something about the bleachers and the risers. Yes, too many years working for a stage at Mast have me convinced on or confused on the difference. I did very few sports games though for all of my time there. Anyway, that's the Treasury over there, and I'm sure you're getting a lot of lens flare from that. But we are fairly close to the White House, I think you guys said, right? That would be it right there. Indeed, fairly close. So yeah, just kind of enjoying. We stopped for the museums a little while because there's a lot of people out today just because it's break. And I was thinking,
museums have metal design because we're in DC.
yeah. Oh, fun times. But yeah, this is Pennsylvania Avenue because so many things named after Pennsylvania. Just further proves that we're one of the greatest commonwealths in the Union. All four of us.
Right here, there's something.
Wait, they're already setting up for inauguration?
They're already setting up for inauguration.
Oh God. But yeah, so this is the White House, literally right here. As you can probably not tell past all the things in the way. But yeah, that is the White House.
That is the White House, and that big building with the purplish roof is in our executive office.
But yeah, they have this whole thing blocked off, so we kind of can't get much closer. Pennsylvania Avenue is a little bit closed at the moment. I am not rail fanning. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're definitely not rail fanning.
Not at all. We're in the metro station. Where are we? Farragut West.
Farragut West.
Yeah, there's a metro. There's a bunch of ceilings, and it's pretty odd. Where are we going?
We are going to Tyson's Corner Shopping Mall by the metro with the new fancy silver line. Because we got bored of being in DC.
We're back on the metro. Because we've got to say goodbye.
Yep.
So I've got to go back to Union Station. It's actually not that late. It's only 5:56. So I've got 2.5 hours before my train, but still.
This is McLean. Doors open on the left side. This is Silver Line train. Silver Line train. Chicago Town Center. We're downtown Washington, D.C.
Well, this is it for this expedition. You're heading back. My train's in an hour and I have no boarding location yet.
Yep.
But I'm here back in Union Station.
And I'm going home because I walked too far today.
Goodbye. Current time 9:26. Train is on time. Means I might be able to get home in an hour or 30th in an hour, make an earlier connection home. Should be good. Ended today off just about the exact way I started it, yes. It's really fucking cold, to say the least. As you can tell by the fact that I have had to defrost my window here. And probably need to keep spraying it if it's going to keep freezing. But just keep the windshield wipers agitating just a tick. Just so that I can kind of make sure that things are staying a little defrosted here, shall we? Something like that. Yeah, I was Curtis's last trip of the night. He pulled the bus back over there, and I guess he's going home pretty soon. It's been a long day, folks. It is 11:24 at night. I'm lucky I was early. I made that connection. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep defrosting the windows with my watch and just get home as fast as possible. Let me, have the heat jacked up as much as I possibly can. So there's nothing much I can do right now other than just head home. So the quicker I do it, the better. I really, really enjoyed today. It was a great thing just to be able to actually go down and see DC and see Sarah again for the first time in a while. So it's what, nearly a month since that one interview I had. It was like early December. It was the day with almost said what that interview was. It's been some time. It's been since like December, let's hear it, 1st, I think. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, but it was wonderful to be able to go down there and see her again and to meet Sophie. Sophie is one of her best friends, and I met her now in person. We had talked very briefly over Skype before this, but yeah, so I went and actually got to go meet her now. And that's been my day. It's been a long day because that was two 2-hour Amtrak trips plus 2 half an hour SEPTA trips plus all the waiting in the train station. So it's been a long day. It's been a lot of travel, and I looked at one point and I walked about 3 hours as well. Yeah, that's a lot of moving around, quite frankly. But I'm just glad I made it out of there early, because if that train was late, the Amtrak was late, you guys saw I was decently early for that connection as I was up on the platform with like 15 minutes or so to spare. If I didn't make that connection, I would have still been waiting downtown right now, because, well, the next train doesn't come until 12:01 a.m. So still would have been stuck there. Would have been getting home. We're back here around 12:30. Would have had to walk all the way to my car, which admittedly wasn't very far because I was in one of the earlier lots today. Thank you. The window actually finally cleared up because the heat actually got there. But yes, I would have had to walk back to my car, which admittedly, because I wasn't in the far lot, wasn't very far, but still. And, well, I had to drive home from there, so that would have put me probably close to 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so I would have been like an entire hour later than now. Hang on, let's turn this down a tick so you guys can hear me and I don't have to scream. No sync sound today. I know it's weird, but you know, whatever. And by weird, I mean it's actually fucking normal. Either way, goals for tomorrow are to take it easy. Just 'cause today was so long because between the 3 hours of sleep and then I've been awake now since 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm running on, what is that? 12 plus 6, 18 hours continuous use of myself. Yeah, let's let us go home here and actually try to go get some well-deserved, in my opinion, rest. Just because, well, I've been out of bed for far too long. It's cold, especially because it's about 10 degrees warmer in DC today than it was up here. So yeah, it's cold. I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow's goals are kind of going to be just to go do other things around the house. I'm sure you've had enough of this bullshit for today because of all the train video and whatever. I don't know how much I actually documented down there, but it's okay. We'll put this together hopefully tomorrow, and at the very least get that stupid Christmas vlog out and go a little further than that, and we'll see where we go from there. So I'm going to cut this for today. See you guys tomorrow where we'll do something that's probably not nearly as exciting as go down to DC to see my girlfriend.